guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Trader Joe's haul. As you can tell, I'm really excited. I always love when I go to Trader Joe's and do these hauls because it's a treat for me. If you're new to my channel, then you don't know, but I don't live that close to a Trader Joe's. Not so far, not that close, about 35 minutes away. So it's really a treat for me to go. So when I go, I like to stock up on just things that my local grocery store does not have, like a lot of kind of prepared meals and things like that. So I asked you guys to send me your recommendations on Instagram. I always ask for your recommendations for Trader Joe's before I go so that I know what to look for. So I did pick up a bunch of stuff that you guys recommended to me and then some of my favorites as well. If you like grocery hauls and you like Trader Joe's grocery hauls, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I do all kinds of motherhood and lifestyle videos, and yeah, let's jump into it. I just laid this all out pretty randomly. I just took them out of the bags that they packed them in, and I did forget my reusable bags. Please don't come at me, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm actually doing a lot better, but this time, yeah, I didn't do well. So yeah, we're just randomly gonna go through all of these groceries, and I'm gonna tell you what we are doing for meals this week based on what we purchased. I'm sorry if the lighting is weird. I'm filming at night. It's 4:30, but it's like pitch black in my house. Anyway, so I got a big thing of red grapes for Sydney. These were like 5 something, but she goes through these so fast, and I love grapes. I'm actually craving them right now, so I ended up getting this. And I like for her to have the red grapes because they have a little bit, you know, more antioxidants in them. And yeah, we love grapes in this house, and I don't always do grapes for her, so when she does have them, it's like a super nice treat. And then I got her some applesauce pouches. These are organic apple strawberry ones. They have a bunch of different flavors. We've tried the mango, the carrot, they have banana, strawberry banana, or just banana. Anyway, and Sydney decided to go with strawberry this week, and they're just basically applesauce pouches, like go-go squeezes. And then I did get Sydney milk. I need to put this in the fridge. We have gone to 2% milk now just because she's almost 3, and that is what we are doing. So she needs 2% milk. And I've never tried Trader Joe's coffee creamer, and you guys know I always love my sugar-free hazelnut from Coffee Mate, that creamer. I just always love that one, and it's sugar-free, but they only have like 2 coffee creamers to choose from, a vanilla and a hazelnut, and then they have half and half as far as what I could see. I'm sure there was more, but it was just chaos in there. So I picked up their hazelnut coffee creamer, and it happens to be lactose-free. We will see how that goes. I'm hoping it's not too sweet. It does have sugar in there, so we will see. This is something that I swear I get a recommendation to get this every single time I do a Trader Joe's haul, and I've never picked it up. I don't really know why, but I decided to pick it up this time because I saw it. It is the frozen spinach and artichoke dip. I love spinach and artichoke dip, and honestly, I think I make the best spinach and artichoke dip in the crock pot. I've just made it for so long, but I haven't had it in probably a year now, so I'm really excited to have this. I did get a big thing of ciabatta bread. This is frozen. Did I say it was frozen? Yeah. So it looks really yummy and delicious. And I got a big baguette ciabatta stick because they were giving out samples of this with dipped in oil with the everything but the bagel seasoning, which I love, but I definitely have enough. So I will dip this into that spinach and artichoke dip. That sounds amazing, and I'm salivating because it's dinner time and I'm hungry. This little girl ate like 12 snacks. She made me open something. Speaking of that, we might as well get on to that. This is already half gone and eaten and opened. These are called inner peas. Contemplates inner peas. I don't know. They're basically, they have them at my local grocery store as well. Not this brand, but they're like freeze-dried baked green peas. And she loves these. Yeah. Green peas, canola oil, rice meal, salt. It is oil and salt on them. I had to open those as an emergency snack. Let's see, they're like, yeah, little like crispy.
Okay.
Yummy.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
And then I got chicken. I only buy chicken at my local grocery store, and I have this specific kind that I always get, but I ended up getting chicken from Trader Joe's. We'll see. I'm sure it's fine. I'm just all in my head. But these are chicken tenders, and they looked really clean and good. I'm actually gonna probably like divvy them up and portion them out and throw some in the freezer and some in the refrigerator right after I film. So I think this week we're gonna do some chicken tacos. So half of that chicken will go to chicken tacos. I already have tortillas. But along those same lines, I have no idea if I'm gonna use the seasoning for it or not, but this is a recommendation from you, the chili lime seasoning blend. Someone said, she messaged me, and I was like, okay, what do I do with that though? Is it just like for chicken and tacos and whatnot? And she said she puts it on corn with like a Mexican cheese. Totally sounds amazing. I have some frozen Trader Joe's like corn with the cotija cheese on it already, and I feel like this sprinkled on top would be really good. It probably already has that seasoning now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, and I think I've gotten recommended to get this in the past, but yeah, I'm really excited to try that out. Chili lime seasoning blend. Just the right amount of salt and heat, it says, so I'll let you know. And if you have recommendations, if you've used this, tell me in the comments below, what do you use it on? Like, what do you put that seasoning on? Because I have no idea. Moving along to random things. I bought a couple of Cliff Bars. I haven't had these in so long, but I used to love them. I just got the white chocolate macadamia nut, and these are for mommy to have as a midday snack, pick me up. I always need a midday snack around like 2, 3 o'clock. You had your vitamin earlier. And then every time I go to Trader Joe's, I have to pick these up. I've mentioned them in a couple of my hauls. The ABC bars, they're so good. It stands for almond butter cocoa bars. I just can't get enough of these. They're so stinking delicious, and Sydney loves them as well. They're soft and chewy, not too sweet, not too like granola. They're just really, really good. And then also you guys recommended them to me, even though I already know about these amazingness. And then I'm almost out of my salt grinder, so I ended up picking up some salt and pepper. I love, for cooking, I love the grinder for the salt. It's just like, I don't know, it's a little bit more coarse. It feels nice and fun when I'm doing it. And then as far as the peppercorn goes, same deal. I used to have automatic ones, and I actually have no idea what I did with them. I think they ran out of batteries, and they took like 6 batteries, so I just never filled them. I don't know what the deal is. So anyway, I just picked up some black peppercorns and some sea salt crystals. And then if you watched my last video, I put down vitamin D and then I regretted not getting them. So I picked up vitamin D from Trader Joe's, and one of you again messaged me and said, hey, Trader Joe's has vitamin D for like half the price, and it was only $4.99. The only thing is, obviously these are not chewable. These are soft gel things, and I don't take pills very well. Like, I'm fine. I just am in my head. If I don't think about it, I'm fine. But if I think about it, then it takes me like 4 tries to get the pill down. So I definitely prefer chewables, but these were only $4.99, so way cheaper. So I ended up getting vitamin D3 to add to my regimen. So I'll have a multivitamin and a vitamin D that I take daily now. Okay, moving on to some more snacks. We love these everything crackers. Sydney loves them, I love them. They're like flavorful and fun. Our neighbor, her little daughter loves these. Whenever Sydney would have them outside, we would like bring the whole box out and they would share together. It was so cute. But these have onion, garlic, onion, sesame, poppy, and caraway seeds. It's something fun and interesting, not just a boring like cardboard cracker, but also some health in there as well. I like for her to have these with hummus or just plain as regular crackers. And then this is something random that I picked up. I have no idea why I did, but they sounded good for Sydney. These little mini peanut butter sandwich cracker snacks. I grew up on these, like the Ritz ones, you know what I'm talking about. I grew up on them, and I'm like, you know what, that would be a good, like a different snack for Sydney, and they have peanut butter, so they're a little bit more filling, fattening. Am I talking too loud for you?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could hear because I have the mic on, but I'm talking too loud. I'm talking over Mickey Mouse. Mama had to put Mickey Mouse on so that I could get through this filming for a half hour, however long I need. Anyway, I thought that would be a good snack for her and something fun and interesting. I mean, I want her to eat all healthy all the time, but at the same time, you know, spice up her life a little bit. And then every time we go to Trader Joe's now, since you guys have told me about this, I pick this up and I pretty much eat this in like 2 sittings. It's horrible, but they melt in your mouth and they're really good. It's like Pirate Booty corn puffs, and I always get the white cheddar. They do have a sour cream and onion as well, but I definitely love the white cheddar version. Sydney loves them too, but they melt in your mouth and they go really fast. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the frozen stuff that is pretty much thawing and I need to get in the freezer. I got new things this time because they were out of my fried rice. I could not believe I was not able to pick up my vegetable fried rice, but I always stock up whenever I'm there and they didn't have any. So obviously it's very popular and very good, but I ended up seeing a couple of other things. This one is the quinoa duo with vegetable melange. I don't know what it's called, but it's got it has quinoa, sweet potatoes, red quinoa, zucchini, onions, tomato sauce, garlic, let's see, a vegetable base. It sounds like it's gonna be really, really good. It's a side dish or under chicken, and yeah, not too bad for you. 4 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein. And then I also picked up another frozen like side dish blend. This one is green garbanzo beans, red and green lentils with a touch of tomato and olive oil. I thought that would be really good as a side dish, again, under chicken or just as a side. And I like to do things like this because you can incorporate all kinds of different flavors and then vegetables and protein as well. So yeah, it's got green lentils, red lentils, garbanzo beans, tomatoes, olive oil, and sea salt, and that is all that is in there. Very good source of protein and fiber, and it sounds like it'd be delicious. You guys, you can always doctor things up that you find in the frozen section. You don't have to just eat it as it is. You can add your seasonings, add sauces and flavors galore, you know, and then that way it spices it up, in my opinion. If these things kind of can be bland sometimes, but if you just doctor it up, then they could be really good and nutritious. Another thing I got, I think this was a recommendation from you. I can't remember if you suggested these or the tacos, but something I never do is get like frozen prepared things like this. And these are Southwest chicken quesadillas with seasoned vegetables. I mean, I usually never go for things like this, but now that I have my air fryer, obviously I could cook it in the oven too, but I thought that these would be really good in the air fryer. And good for lunches, on the go, very quick, easy thing for Sydney and I. And then you can dip them in salsa, sour cream, and whatnot. But yeah, it does have chicken, cheese, let's see, red peppers, spinach, onion powder, jalapenos, beans. We will see how these are. If you've tried them, let me know, but I think I'm gonna try them in the air fryer. And then I also picked up some gnocchi, which is something that I do every single time I am at Trader Joe's. I love their frozen gnocchi. So many of you recommend the cauliflower gnocchi, and you guys, I've tried it and I just did not like it at all. And I know one of you messaged me on like how to actually cook it instead of listen to the directions so that it's not mush, and it just, the flavor, it just wasn't my thing. And I really wanted it to be because it's obviously better for you, but anyway, I ended up going with the sweet potato gnocchi. I got 2, I think. The sweet potato with butter and sage. I've had this one time before and it was really, really yummy. It's a different flavor, obviously, with sage, but I like to introduce different flavors to Sydney, and I love sweet potato. So I picked that one up, and I also picked up the gorgonzola one, I think that one's what it's called. Yeah, the gorgonzola gnocchi. This one is my favorite. But yeah, you can add some like thyme or sage, rosemary, something to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, that's really, really yummy. Gorgonzola, no, yeah, what is it? Gnocchi and a la gorgonzola. Yeah, yummy. I love their gnocchi. It's just a good, like a different dinner to have. And I love that they have the sauces in the frozen cubes that make it all delicious and saucy. If you haven't tried the gnocchi, or if you haven't been to a Trader Joe's before and you want to know like a staple item to get, definitely the gnocchi, definitely the fried rice. All the things that I'm mentioning here, there's a bunch of staples that I think you should try if you do end up going to a Trader Joe's. For breakfast, Sydney usually has a few times a week or a couple times a week some frozen waffles, and I always like to get the multigrain frozen waffles. That way there's some health benefits in there and not just white sugar. So yeah, I just went with plain multigrain toasted waffles for her. And then some string cheese. We always do the mozzarella string cheese. If I buy the like Colby Jack, which I think is better, or the cheddar, she just doesn't prefer them. She definitely prefers the mozzarella. She's not picky by any stretch of that word, but she definitely has her own opinion now about food and will choose what she would rather have. So that is where we are at now. So I picked up some mozzarella string cheese. Oh, I guess I got the light string cheese. And Sydney also picked out her flavored yogurt this week. She went with peach and mango. I think we've tried these before. I mean, yogurt's yogurt, but she loves to have yogurt as a snack or with breakfast. Okay, this is totally a recommendation from you guys, and I think I've gotten this recommendation for the last 3 Trader Joe's hauls, and I never picked it up because I was like, really, that doesn't sound good. But I did this time because, again, you keep telling me to get it. I got the chocolate hummus. You have to tell me, how do I eat this? Like, leave me a comment down below. How do you eat chocolate hummus? It sounds so weird. I don't know. Do I eat it on crackers? Do I dip strawberries in it? But that sounds gross to me. I don't know. Tell me how I eat this down below. It looks like it'd be really, really good, but obviously I know hummus is garbanzo beans, so I think I'm gonna try this on a spoon first to see what it's like, and then we'll go from there. Also listening to your recommendations. Another fruit I picked up this week for her are blueberries. Sydney loves blueberries. And then I also got mangoes because I'm obsessed with mangoes. Sydney loves them too. And I love, ooh, maybe I could do the chili lime seasoning on this. Is that the same as tahini, which I've never done? I don't know. I don't want to ruin my mango, but I picked up 2 nice fresh mangoes. Something I always do at Trader Joe's is grab their bags of avocados because they're so much cheaper than my local grocery store. At my local grocery store, they're always $1.50 to maybe like $1.79. I think that's the standard for 1 avocado, and the Trader Joe's ones are always way cheaper, so I grabbed that. It's a bag of 4. And then I ended up grabbing some lemons and limes. I grabbed a bag of lemon. As you know, my last Cook With Me video I did, I made avocado toast and I made like a lemon pasta, and I didn't have fresh lemons. So I grabbed a bag of those and I grabbed 3 limes. I always like to have citrus on hand for tacos, for making a crema, or making just like literally anything. I love having citrus on hand. And I always have peppers on hand as well. We like to eat them. Sydney pretty much eats them at lunch most days a week, like 4 or 5 days a week. We have peppers as snacks or lunch, and she dips them in hummus or just plain, or she dips them in cottage cheese actually. That's her thing. So I grabbed a multi-pack of peppers. A little thing, because I was out of pickles, a little thing of the kosher sliced pickles. I love putting these on sandwiches for crunch with cheese and mustard. Oh, I used to do hummus and pickle sandwiches like it was my job, and those sound amazing, and people always thought I was pregnant long before I was actually pregnant, but it's really good. Hummus and pickle sandwiches. I don't know where I came up with it, but they're really, now I'm craving one. Yum. And then I also picked up some pasta. I wanted to go for the red lentil pasta one of you recommended, but they didn't have it, so I just grabbed this one, which is the vegetable radiator vegetable pasta. I think it has like spinach in there. Yeah, what does it have? Spinach, beet, red bell pepper, and paprika. So we'll try that. And then Sydney loves her like Cheerios. I always call it Cheerios, but I never end up getting the Cheerios brand cereal, but it's a whole grain cereal, and Sydney loves these. It tastes like the box, but she loves them. So I go with it because they're really good for her. They're high in iron, fiber, protein. So good for her. Okay, and then this is something I've seen so many people drink. My friend tried to get me into this last year, and I wanted to get into it, and then I never bought it again. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try again this kombucha. What is it? Kombucha. Why can I not say this? Health Aid Kombucha. It's basically a fermented bubbly probiotic tea. that helps you, it's like a probiotic. So it's gonna help you not bloat, it's gonna help you digest things better, and it's gonna promote gut health and overall health and immunity. I don't know, I kind of just was like, you know what, let's give it a try. So I went with the tropical punch flavor. I'll let you know if this does anything. I remember, because I have a whole lot of problems with bloating after I eat, and I'm always just bloat, okay, which is not fun. But I remember my friend saying that it helped her a ton, and I think that it did help me the one time that I did drink it, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Do you guys drink this stuff? Sorry, Sydney's like hugging the tripod right now. So yeah, anyway, do you guys drink this stuff? Have you drank it? I know it's not the most pleasant tasting thing, but sometimes I just don't even care. If it works, you know? So we will see. Thank you. We're winding down this haul with the last few things. I bought a loaf of bread, which, so I don't want to be a complainer or whatever, but I haven't found a bread that I like at Trader Joe's. I guess I didn't know that I was snobby, but at the same time, at my local grocery store, a good loaf of bread, a normal loaf of bread is like $4, $5 for the stuff that I like. So anyway, I got organic soft wheat bread. It's something about the texture. It's not moist enough. We do sandwiches and toast in this house all the time. And then they were doing samples of this pizza, and I guess it's brand new, but they were doing samples of it and Sydney liked it. Just cheese and tomato pizza. It's a family size, which is like a standard normal size in my opinion. And it looked really delicious, and yeah, again, Sydney really liked it. It just looked so good when it was coming out of their oven. I couldn't pass it up. And then the last thing I got is a treat. I try not to get too many treats. I feel like one of my last Trader Joe's hauls, I got all kinds of frozen sugary treats, and then I went to go like cook and I had no food. So I tried not to do so many treats, especially after the holidays where I don't want to be as unhealthy. I'm not on a diet, but I don't want to be crazy unhealthy. Anyway, I ended up getting these, and these were in the frozen section. French macarons, chocolate and vanilla, and I love macarons. If I'm saying that right, I'm sorry if I'm not, I'm horrible. But yeah, I thought these would be really good with some tea tonight or some coffee in the afternoon. Yum. Okay, you guys, so that is everything that we picked up from Trader Joe's. This little miss helped me, you guys helped me, and I hope you got some ideas and you like Trader Joe's hauls, grocery hauls.
I want popcorn.
You want popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that pirate booty stuff. She stinking loves it.
Can I eat it?
What? You think with that face that I'm gonna let you eat it?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Show the camera. Show that camera your pretty please mama face.
Pizza.
Alright, you guys, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.
Subscribe to Mommy's channel.